Welcome to Nice Packages. Welcome. I've had a bit of
You've had a binge.
I've had a bit of a binge. So I had to make a nice little box of what I got, and I'll tell you why. Because
and he didn't make me one.
I did. Well, I was going to, and then there was an accident. I had to open everything. Well, I didn't have to open everything. I started opening more because eBay sellers were getting impatient as, why aren't you leaving me good feedback? Why aren't you, did you get your package? So I needed to check obviously which ones were arriving, so then I could give
people on eBay actually asked you this?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now obviously not all of them, but I figured if
Yeah.
I've opened this many, I might as well just open them all up, and I'll make myself a pretty little box with unicorns
To match his big gay personality.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is today I'll just do half the box.
Okay, yes, because I only have
And
3.
then you have a few there.
Yeah.
So yeah, shall we start?
We shall.
We shall start.
What did you get in the post this
I
week,
will
George?
go on the left hand side, and the first
Yes.
one is the latest from Idiot Films, The Master with Jet Li, directed by Choi Hark in 1992. Again, it's something I have here, but Idiot have done yet another phenomenal job with beautiful artwork by Kung Fu Bob once again.
Well done, Bob O'Brien.
Oh my goodness.
You're killing it, mate.
So while I open it, let's discuss what's on here. Of course, there is audio commentary by Mike Leader.
Oh, Big Mike. Big shout out to Mike.
And who's he with again? Arnie Vanama.
I thought you were about to say Arnie Schwarzenegger again. So say that's a bit random.
Yeah, I know, right? We have audio commentary as well. Get this. From Kung Fu Bob.
Bob!
Oh, I'm excited.
Well,
that's obviously why I didn't get a call.
No, but from actually speaking to Bob on Instagram, this is the film that he says that is his favourite and made him fall in love with Asian cinema. So he was very excited about doing the cover for this. So I'm glad he actually got to do a commentary too. That would be interesting to listen to.
Yeah, I'm going to be excited for that one. New audio commentary. Okay, then we have a new interview with actor and stuntman Arthur John Crane. So this was shot in, I think, LA. So there's a lot of American faces. You have Jerry Trimble, who's obviously the bad guy. Billy Blanks is in it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Also, so it is quite different, and it's also known as Wong Fei Hung 1992. Okay. Because obviously, Choi Hark was behind Once Upon a Time in China with Jet Li, and then they went stateside for this. I like it. It's not one of my all-time favourites. But I really, really, really do enjoy it quite a bit.
They have the reversible sleeve,
Reversible sleeve, as always, which I always turn around because...
I do that whenever I've got a slip as well. Yeah.
I prefer to have two options there. So you have Bob's work on one side, and then you have the original Hong Kong cover on the other. Oh my gosh.
Just going to reverse it now.
I'm going to reverse it now just to use up some tape time. What we have in here also is a poster, which...
poster?
Oh, I'm actually getting excited. This is gorgeous paper.
This is stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
So the original artwork on poster, and what you can see there is Big Mike. He's put a little thing to Big Mike there.
Don't even. Is that for Mike Leader?
It's for Mike Leader. Yes.
Oh, Mike.
And there'll be a few others in there. So there's a couple of little. There's Keen Boxer and little
nods
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I like
Exciting. Okay, we have our usual collection of Idiot postcards and art cards, which I'm just not going to open up right this minute because I kind of like to keep them wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, excited for that. And single disc as usual. There is a few archive interviews on there from like the likes of the Hong Kong Legends DVD release and such.
Behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, I do not believe so.
So no making of documentary?
No making of, which is why Mike's audio commentary would be kind of vital to learn what went on there if you want to know more.
I'm actually really excited to see what Idiot do with that. I know we did last summer trilogy.
Oh, yes.
Yes, they're bringing it out in November, and I'm still waiting, Idiot. I wait patiently every day to hear what special features. I'm kind of hoping that they get like Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sarah Michelle Gellar back to do interviews on it.
Or an audio commentary.
Yes. That would be life.
But we do love Idiot.
We do love Idiot films, yeah.
So, would you like to continue, or would you like me to do a couple more?
You do another one, and then I'll do one of mine.
Well, so I'm going to work the left side of my box.
Okay.
Reminds me of a woman I once met. And
he worked the left side of her box and ended up with 2 kids.
Very true. And this left side, this is all from one seller on eBay.
Okay, does he get a shout out?
He gets a shout out called Screaming Jay. He's been very good in giving me a bit of discount, a bit of help in what I wanted.
Okay, cool.
And set me up like
always helpful.
Everything I asked for, he put together an eBay page for me and then sent me that private link to buy it as a full page, which was lovely. And the reason I went through him was because some of these films to find on DVD are extremely difficult. The first being Angel Terminators 1 and 2.
Love that.
Now, the thing with Screaming Jay's movies, they do come sealed.
Oh, they do come sealed?
They do come sealed. Okay. Yeah. They're DVD Rs.
So they're recorded?
They're recorded. Yeah. And I opened this one in particular to check the quality. The rest of them I've still left wrapped.
Okay.
But
how are we finding the excellent Angel Terminators?
Very watchable.
Okay, good.
Yeah, very watchable. All with English subtitles, which I'm happy about.
Oh, yes.
Mainly.
Yeah.
So original language. But that's it. There's nothing else on there.
Okay. Who needs anything else when you have Moon Lee and Sibelle
and Yukari Oshima. Oh my god.
I mean, the cast is
the
unreal.
First one, to me, they're from the same director. 1 and 2 are from the same director. But 2 becomes a bit more polished and a bit more of that regular Moon Lee Yukari Oshima vehicle, whereas part 1 is so gritty and so like dark.
Yeah.
It's the violence in it is amazing, and the action, the martial arts is astounding.
I mean,
Young Pan Pan and Kara Hui from Shaw Brothers, and Carrie Young. So it's phenomenal. But yes, that was the only place I could find them both subtitled, and I'm very, very happy to do so. Would you like me to do another one?
Do one more?
One more. Yes, and that
no, do the next one, please, please.
Okay, the next one. This is a biggie.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, it's all because I told you where they were.
Oh, you told me. Yes, that's right, on eBay.
Yeah.
So again, from Screaming Jay is the Iron Angels trilogy and a 4th movie called Raging Angels, which I have not seen. I'm excited to see that. There is a German English dub version of Angels 3 kicking about on eBay.
Yes, I've seen that.
Which I am going to get because, again, I've been buying a lot of these German DVDs, which is in the other side of the box. And I am excited because the artwork for it is amazing.
These are the films that I have been, like, literally pulsating to see.
Oh my god.
Because the trailers alone make me want give me a hard on.
We need to do a trilogy night.
George said it. Let's hope he keeps his word.
So, again, I think these are all, these are all fan-made covers, as far as I am aware.
Yeah.
Now, they're not terrible, but there's nothing given away in the back. The artwork on the back isn't really anything to shout home about, but inside we have... No, they're labelled well enough. Angels 1, Angels 2, Angels 3, and Raging Angels. Hardly anything special, but again, if it's...
But just to have them all in one place on DVD, while we're tagging Idiot films...
girl, this is what I keep asking. I actually emailed Idiot this week to ask them to do...
more Moon Lee and Yukari Oshima movies?
And specifically the Angels trilogy.
Yeah.
And Angel Terminators 1 and 2. So, Idiot, please, please up your game.
Just every Moon Lee and Yukari Oshima film would be incredible. You would get 2 massive seals.
Oh, without a doubt, 2 at least.
Yeah.
Actually, 3. Big Mike would be on there.
Oh, Big Mike would be on it with a car bonnet, wouldn't he?
Okay.
So we love Iron Angels.
I'll save my other 4.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay. Okay, so I took a leaf out of your book.
Oh.
And I went German.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, I did. I took the slip cover off it, or the
package.
Yeah, the cover that tells you what's in it. But basically, I got Das Boot, the Ultimate Collection. 8-disc.
8 discs.
8-disc Blu-ray collection. This is my favourite war film of all time.
Oh, okay.
Wolfgang Petersen directed this amazing film. Originally, this was done as a 6-part television series in Germany.
Right.
So it ran at about 6 hours.
Wow.
And then they cut it down to 149 minutes for theatrical distribution, and then Wolfgang went back and did a 209-minute director's cut. This box set features every cut, which you can't get anywhere else.
Wow, including the 6 hours?
Including the 6-hour miniseries. Now you can get the 6-hour miniseries on DVD, which I had, and I had the director's cut. I have the director's cut on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But the theatrical cut, from it was released.
Oh, it's just disappeared.
It was never ever. So they brought it out in this lovely box set, which has this really nice, velvety, cover. Do you want to touch it? It's it makes that.
It's got a nice wee. Yeah. I have a couple up there like that. Actually.
And it does come with, when you buy it. This was on Amazon.co.uk.
Oh right.
For £35, which surprised me. So that's why I bought it. The cat's coming.
Leave the cat alone.
For £35, so I was like, well, I've got to get it. Now, the only thing is that the box is really sturdy, by the way, as well. Really good, sturdy box.
You wouldn't stop your car on a hill with it?
No, you couldn't use it as a car stop, but you can. So you can see here. So I'll explain what all is in this. So this is all of your discs. So you've got your theatrical cut, your director's cut, your television cut, special features disc, which is all in German, but thankfully there's English subtitles. There's English subtitles across it all, but you also have the full soundtrack.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, which is beautiful. It's a great soundtrack. And then the final 2 CDs here is the actual reading of the original novel.
Ooh.
But it's in German. Unfortunately, and it's an MP3, so you can't even put a subtitle track on it. So you've got to listen to it in German, which is a bit unfortunate. But I could just buy the book and read it.
Well, you could also get Duolingo and give yourself 6 months and learn.
I really don't have time for that shit. I really don't. But I just thought 8 discs. What the hell?
That's gorgeous.
For one of the best, legitimately the best war films of all time. It was really worth it. And then you get your little essay booklet, and you know how much I love these. I love the cover on that. It's a lovely shot of the boat. Unfortunately, it's all in German.
That's like my media books.
Yeah.
Okay, but look,
it's all in German. But do you know what? See, for the price of it.
Yeah.
For the quantity,
gorgeous.
That you're
and
getting,
Blu-ray as well,
and all on Blu-ray, and of course it was released in Germany in an ultimate cut because it's a German film. A lot of people think this is English. It's really not.
No,
you've seen the TV dubbed version. If you think it's an English film, it's in its original German. It's got the English subtitles. That's all I care about, and I have every cut of the movie now in one box set. So I was really pleased with that.
What I'm going to say is, for me, the Germans are doing a much more better deal for us because they keep putting English subtitles on there 90% of the time. The French, with the French Hong Kong releases and stuff,
they don't.
not one. Not a dub, not a subtitle, nothing. It's like they just want them for themselves.
Yes.
So that's a fantastic deal.
I do love the French. But yeah, it was amazing. And excuse me, I don't have coronavirus. But yeah, I was super. I jumped on it as soon as I seen it. I was like, I was only 2 left, so I was like, buy now. And I was waiting patiently for the money to come out of my account.
That's
about the 8-disc Ultimate Edition.
Very nice.
And if you like this film, this is a worthwhile buy.
I just like boots.
Well, it obviously means the boat in German, but.
Okay, let me get through 2, which will take you to your next, and my next 2 will take you to your last. So the next from Screaming Jay on eBay is Simon Yam, A Day Without Policeman. Category 3 movie. Came out around, obviously in the mid-90s when it was all...
A Category 3?
Category 3, which...
Wow, this must be
obviously
cool as fuck.
Has some sort of warning going on there.
Yeah.
And Simon Yam, obviously one of the most popular and greatest actors from Hong Kong, who plays many roles as a cop, many roles as a serial killer. He was in Tomb Raider 2 with Angelina Jolie. Oh. He's been in... Oh my god, he's been in... hundreds. Oh, that's a bit better.
It's a nicer...
Nice coloured disc there. Yeah. So again, not too sure what's going on there. There's no talk of any special features whatsoever. I doubt there will be any. If anything, I would say there's trailers. That's probably about it.
Sometimes with films like this, you're just so delighted to own a physical copy.
Exactly.
That you don't mind.
There's VCDs going on eBay of this that were twice the price of this because they're so hard to get. Yeah. So, yeah, if you're interested, take a look at Screaming Jay on eBay and see what he's got. Tell him George sent you. Oh my god. No, you're really... This is what attracted me first to Screaming Jay's...
He's hiding it, oh my god.
Screaming Jay's shop was the artwork for this particular Moon Lee and Sibelle and Yukari Oshima movie. Dreaming the Reality.
Oh my... Look at that cover.
Look at that cover, indeed. I'm going to hopefully pop up a wee poster for you there.
Yeah, get a wee poster.
I do have it on video because it was released by Eastern Heroes and I do really thoroughly enjoy it, but look at that artwork.
I know, right?
Isn't that just sexy?
Yes, Moon Lee is just like
legitimately. And Eddie Ko is also in it.
Is he in it?
Yeah, Eddie Ko was kind of...
So pretty.
I just love it. That's what first caught my eye on eBay was this artwork, and
it says Chinese with English subtitles.
Yes.
So you don't even have to search to know.
Nope.
They tell you right on the cover.
Which a lot of them don't. My challenge to find when I'm buying German especially, I found so much more German yesterday. Oh. German martial arts. German releases of Hong Kong movies that have changed their titles, changed their artwork. I just ordered Tiger on the Beat, which is known as Born Hero 2, so I don't know what the hell Born Hero 1 is. But it comes with Tiger on the Beat 2 also on the same disc.
Oh my gosh.
As a bonus film.
You've got that, or
I've got
getting
them
it?
on video, but I just ordered the German ones yesterday, so... Oh my god. Anyway, beautiful.
Creamy.
Look at that. Look how smooth and shiny that is.
That is. Almost looks too good to be true.
I am excited now.
Yeah.
Perhaps I opened the wrong ones too quickly. They were very watchable quality, but they weren't like DVD quality. They weren't Blu-ray quality by any means.
They were DVD-R quality.
They were DVD-R quality, but they were still very watchable.
Yeah.
I didn't go, I can't see that or I can't read that. It was good. That's a gorgeous disc.
That
highlights the artwork of the cover even more. But yes, totally excited. Cannot wait. I've had these now boxed maybe
for a week.
For over a week. I want to watch them.
Won't you let me go? I can't. You're coming back. No, I'm not.
So I went to Poland for my next one. And I got the Jerzy Hoffman trilogy, where he adapted Henryk Sienkiewicz trilogy of films, which are Polish historical novels that are set during the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and the battle in there. These are
very historical,
epic films, and I mean like epic.
So you've seen them before?
Oh, I've seen these. Yeah, I have these on DVD.
Oh right, okay.
So this was the official Polish release of the films on Blu-ray.
Right.
So really, really gorgeous.
Is that trilogy?
Yeah,
then,
trilogy.
Yeah. It's hard to read.
Trilogy.
Very Art Deco. Very Art Deco.
It's pretty, and you've got your back there, which is actually all in Polish. So I was kind of like, oh god, it's going to be another dust bit kind of situation. But then, so this features 3 films, which were actually adapted back to front.
Oh right, okay.
So they started with Pan Wolodyowski. Then they went on to The Great Deluge, which is the second book, and then on to With Fire and Sword, which is the first book, but was adapted last because it was so big and grand.
Okay.
Colonel Wolodyowski, I can't even say it, Wolodyowski, and with Fire and Sword are 3 hours each.
Oh,
The Great Deluge is 5.5 hours.
What?
Huge films. So this is a lovely...
We're not doing commentary on those.
Yeah, this is a lovely, like, little, like, media book.
Yeah, like a keepsake.
It's a keepsake box, right? So inside...
Magnetic
keepsake.
It's Jimi Hendrix.
It's Jimmy. So you have your little media book versions.
Gorgeous.
Of these 3 films. There's 4 discs, but I'll explain that. So you've got with Fire and Sword, which they've said obviously number 1, but it was the last one filmed. The great thing about this when I opened it was that on the back there's English.
Oh, good. So you have.
So I could read, you know, and tell. But great little media book.
Absolutely.
And they're little. You'll recognise Isabella Scirocco there.
From
Goldeneye.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and Vertical Limit and Rain of Fire. So this was the most expensive Polish film ever made. And inside you have this lovely kind of. In each of them, you have these lovely booklets, which are in Polish and English.
Oh, happy days!
So I was able to read through those, which was fun. And then your Blu-ray disc. So that's the first one.
And art worked in to fit, like it's not even there.
Yeah. And then you have The Great Deluge, which was the second one. It was made in 1975. So Colonel Him was made in 64. Then this was made 75. That was made in 98. So again, you've got your English on the back. Pot up, which means
so if you
Great
watch
Deluge.
them in order, they will look more dated as they go along.
Yeah, so I watched them from the first film.
Yeah.
The first film made. But The Great Deluge, I don't know why more people don't talk about this film, because it is freaking incredible. Absolutely beautiful epic. Again, you've got your lovely book and your Blu-ray disc.
Gorgeous.
There. Absolutely. And it's a stunning film. I mean, it's along the lines of like Lord of the Rings style epic quality. Now, the special effects wouldn't be like that, but I mean, they had real pyrotechnician on set. You know, the costumes, the period detail is unbelievable in that film. So and then you have
impressive.
The third one, which is the first film filmed, which was 64, is Wolodyowski. Wolodyowski. And
very nice.
Pan Wolodyowski, which means colonel in Polish. You've got your little booklet with all your English and Polish and your Blu-ray disc.
Beaut.
So it's fabulous. But what really excited me about this was the more accessible version of Potop, The Great Deluge, which Redivivus is Latin for revisited or rediscovered. In 2014,
like
Jerzy Hoffman.
of Time kind of
Yes, Jerzy Hoffman went back to his 5.5 hour epic and cut it down to 3 hours to make it a more accessible film for modern audiences. It was cleaned up fantastically well. Again, you've got your lovely book.
Now in colour.
No, it was in colour.
No, as in the pictures in the book.
Oh, the pictures in the book are in colour.
I think the rest are black and white.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Lovely booklet, and then your Blu-ray. So this is for people who are into.
That's an incredible collection,
isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Jerzy Hoffman didn't make an awful lot of movies in his career because this was his passion project.
Okay.
Henryk Sienkiewicz was one of his favourite writers. He's one of the most important Polish writers in history. So it was his passion to bring these these books to life in film. But because of the pure cost, and the size of the novels, and it being Poland, they didn't have the same kind of money that Hollywood would have had to make films. So the fact that these were made, whenever I came across this, it was pricey. I'm not going to say how much it was, but it was pricey. But I was like, I need to have it in my collection because The Great Deluge is one of my favourite films, and it's nice to have with Fire and Sword finally on Blu-ray to see it because it was made in 98, so it's a lot of colour pop.
Wow.
And I checked the quality, and it's, I mean, you think whenever you're buying from Germany and Poland and things that they're not going to be like Western quality Blu-rays, even better.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Wow, okay.
It was incredible. So if you're into it, you can find it on Amazon.com or if you just Google Jerzy Hoffman Trilogy Blu-ray. You'll get a load of websites in Poland, but don't worry, there is English subtitles on it. So you'll be able to get it.
Gorgeous.
Well worth the buy for the price that it was.
Bloody gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, well I've finished my last two.
Yeah.
And it is another Moonley and Yukari Oshima film.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Called The Big Deal.
What's The Big Deal?
Well, The Big Deal is an action comedy from the mid-90s, which is so fucking daft. It's brilliant.
Okay.
There's a massive cast in it. Sibelle, who, it's just...
She's in it as well?
She's in it as well.
The three of them seem to make that with Carrie.
Mental. Carrie Young as well.
Yeah. They always seem to be in a lot of films together because they were all so amazing.
They were, and do you know what? They pretty much owned the late 80s right through to the late 90s. They had like just a full decade of making the most incredible fun movies. They weren't the best ever made movies. They were just a lot of fun, and this is one of them. Again, this is the artwork from the front. It's clearly inkjet. It's beautiful, but English subtitles. That's it. That's all we have.
Yes.
With English subtitles, there's nothing else there to highlight.
Chinese and English subtitles.
But another one from Screaming Jay on eBay, and hard to get, very hard to get. I think this is totally out of print now. From Fortune Star and things like that. All the DVDs that were coming out.
Did Fortune Star release that or Golden Sun?
I had never seen it released.
Okay.
So I'd never caught it released. When it first had its DVD, and maybe it never even reached DVD.
Maybe.
But so this is coming from probably a VCD copy, which is why the quality isn't perfect. So yeah, that was and then the last one of the left hand side is Yukari Oshima without Moonley this time. Of course, I went wild for my girls. This is Leopard Hunting with Yukari Oshima.
Doesn't sound safe.
Jade Lung. No. Do you know what? I seen it many years ago, and it was a lot of fun. It's always been sold as a Jade Lung movie. Now Jade is more famously known from Black Cat.
Yeah.
And she is wonderful, and she was kind of, let's say, highlighted as the next female action star, and she never really took off, although she made enough great movies. So I was really excited.
People don't kind of talk about her the way they would about Moonley, Yukari Oshima, Cheng Pei.
So yeah, Jade Lung would not come into the top 5 of Hong Kong action queens. That would be Moonley, Yukari Oshima, Michelle Yeoh, Cynthia Khan, and even Cynthia Rothrock would come in there at the top 5. But Jade was close. I mean, there was a lot of good movies came from her, and this was one that never really made it big, but it's a lot of fun. And Yukari Oshima has a bit of a bigger role than Jade actually does, even though she's highlighted as the main star. Yeah. Roy Chung, who again is the face of 1,000 movies from Hong Kong, and Yu Rong Guang, who most recently Western audiences would have known as the bad teacher in the Karate Kid remake with Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Is that who that
is? That's
who
that is. Okay. So, and he was in like Project S with Michelle Yeoh, the follow up to Super Cop, and Dead End of the Seizures. Again, 1,000 movies. So yeah, this one I'm down to see on DVD rather than an old dodgy copy of YouTube. Lovely artwork again on the disc, nice and colourful, taken from the cover. So I'm quite happy. Again, it's a bunch that I got from eBay. I wasn't too sure what I was getting, but so far so good. Yeah. Happy enough.
Happy days. Well, my final one is a brand new Criterion edition of the fabulous French director Agnes Varda.
Looks beautiful.
Stunning. I mean, this is her complete films.
Oh, everything?
Yeah, everything that she ever made, even down to her shorts.
Wow.
Not down to her actual shorts, her short films and short documentaries.
Nice blue.
The reason, I'll open it up and I'll let everyone have a look at the inside in just a moment, but it is really it's a substantial box set, as you can see. But what I love about Agnes Varda, I mean, a lot of people will think it's film snobbery, buying the likes of Agnes Varda on, a collection like this. and they'd be like, "Ew, look at him, he's rewatching." The thing about Agnes Varda is, as a filmmaker, as an artist, her films were always very much an extension of herself.
Okay.
They were never, you know, the way you would get, like, I mean, Spielberg makes films for the masses.
Yeah.
He doesn't make films, well, he may do, but I mean, he's not known for making films for himself. Agnes Varda is a much more kind of personable director. She makes things for her. Her most famous film is Cleo from 5 to 7, but she also directed One Sings, The Other Doesn't, and Vagabond, which are also two very good films. But she's an incredible documentarian.
Okay.
Like, phenomenal. This has about, like, I mean, most of her films were documentaries. She did a documentary on the Black Panthers.
Oh, right, okay.
She has a documentary called Beaches by Agnes, which is a beautiful documentary. She was obsessed with going to the beach and spending time there and being next to the ocean. She found it inspirational and just transcendent and all of that kind of stuff. And a bunch of other documentaries, Varda by Varda, which is like a 4-hour documentary on her career. Wow. She was also married to, for anybody that doesn't know, Jacques Demy.
Jacques Demy?
Do you know Jacques Demy?
I do not.
French director. He was the director of films like The Young Girls of Rochefort.
No.
And The Umbrellas of Cherbourg.
I have not seen.
You've never even heard of them?
No.
You're kidding?
No. Not a one. Too much Hong Kong going on, clearly. I haven't reached France
in
just
my
yet.
face. He hasn't reached France. Jacques Demy, she was married to him. She did a film called Jacques de Nantes, which follows a young fictionalized version of Jacques Demy as a young filmmaker. He wants to be a filmmaker. And it's a really sweet film.
Okay.
So in this, we have a fantastically strong...
It's gorgeous.
Book. Lift it up a little bit. So it breaks it down into different aspects of her career and what movies you're getting, the length of time that each one is there. This is one that features from Cleo from 5 to 7. This is her Paris years. And it's a stunning box set.
Beautifully designed, isn't it?
Fabulously designed. Criterion always design amazing box sets. I've got the Federico Fellini box set coming in November.
Ooh.
Can't wait to see what it looks like as well. Because obviously he's known for Dolce Vita, 8.5, Juliet of the Spirits, all of those films. So it's absolutely beautiful set.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I wish people would release Hong Kong movies like this.
Like
if you see a Moon Lee collection like that, I'd fucking hell.
Someone actually has started a campaign online for a Shaw Brothers Criterion collection to feature like 150 Shaw Brothers movies.
I'm gonna have
to Die.
No, because
they did Godzilla, so why not the Shaw Brothers?
I'm gonna have to get a third job.
Yeah, right. So, gorgeous set. And then that gives you all 30 of what's in the back there. And then this wonderfully comprehensive book. This is a novel. This isn't just an essay book, but this is a superb retrospective on who Agnes Varda was. Writings of hers, people talking about her. It's absolutely
very nice.
I mean, it's stunning. And then you get all these like personal pictures and different. I mean, it's that's what comes in the back. Obviously, whenever you get it through the post, and that's not stuck onto the back. It's just kind of in the thing,
just there.
And it tells you there's tons. You can see the special features on this. I mean, there's behind the scenes. There's she did a movie called Nausicaa, like Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind, but it was called Nausicaa was banned in France, starring Jane Birkin. It's on here. There's some really nice little Easter eggs in this collection for Varda fans, if there are any out there, not just me. I love her. I think she's
I would imagine she's clearly made an impression if they're coming up with that.
Well, I mean, she's a pioneer of. Look at the inside.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I wish that you could open that.
Wow.
I know, right? It's like if we can let people see, you can't really see it.
No, it's quite dark.
If
There's a lot of little art.
Put it closer. If you look in there, you can see there's a lot of
illustrations.
Like little illustrations in there. It's so well constructed and conceived. It is gorgeous. Little animated Agneses, but for people that are interested in world cinema, people who are interested in becoming their own voice, Varda's a great place to start in terms of research.
I wouldn't start in Hollywood, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. I always find that with foreign directors, they're always singular visionaries, and they all have their own artistic language.
Yep.
None of them are the same.
No, they're not commercial.
You can't say that Tarkovsky is like Bergman.
Yeah,
they're not. You couldn't say Varda is like Chantal Akerman because they're not. They're different. They do things differently, and they're always much more of an extension of the people than they are of the and
the
their
mainstream
art.
audience wouldn't get it. That's the thing. They just wouldn't get it, which is unfortunate. Get that though.
Get this. It's worth it. $250. I know, but it's so worth it. It is worth it. You're getting 30 exceptionally good movies and documentaries on there, and yeah.
Beautiful.
That was my week. I do have other stuff coming today.
Well, that's
unfortunately,
good.
I stayed over to friends.
Very, very, very quickly. We'll follow up because I have another 10.
Yeah.
There.
And I have about 20 coming. Yeah. This week. So we'll be back next week with more nice packages. Yes.
How's your nice package?
Do we hold them all up? It's kind of like
Do we hold them all up? I don't know.
Be like, this is what we got.
Can I hold them all up?
This was our week, peeps. And it's a bloody good week, let me tell you.
It's a very bad week.
Yeah.
Financially.
So I'm now off work.
Yay! We're going to make more movies.
Yeah, we can. I now have time to watch the ones that I actually want to, rather than the ones that work tell me to.
That's true.
Don't tag my work.
That's where you get. That's where you get caught up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Get caught up in work stuff. So yeah, let us know what you got in the post this week. Let us know what you think of these editions, if you've got them, what you think of them. Yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment. Yeah, and we'll see you next week for more nice package.
More Screen Queens, more trailer reactions.
Oh yes, check out this week for more trailer reactions to some interesting new films coming out. And we'll see you next time.
Sure bye.
Fuck off.
Sure bye.
We love you, really.